The standing ovation given at the point that night was a clear indication that Riverdance could be developed into a longer show. The producers Moya, Doherty and John McColgan were instantly aware of this, and they worked with Michael Flatley over the next couple of months to create a full-length production. Riverdance was quite unique in that it combined traditional Irish music, composed by Bill Whelan, with the spectacular flair and speed of Flatley's dance movements. Flatley had first begun to dance at the age of 11, and was the first American to win the World Irish Dancing Competition in 1975 at the age of 17. Over the next couple of decades, he had studied all forms of dance all over the world, and actually had created world records for his speed at tap dancing. By the mid-1990s, he had developed a unique form of dance which combined traditional Irish dance with graceful hand movements and lightning-fast footwork and overall precision and timing. He now used his brilliant creative talent to develop a full-length show with Doherty and McColgan. Here he went on Irish television with his female counterpart Jean Butler to promote the new production.
Let's welcome, please, Michael Flatley and Jean Butler. The immediate stand-up ovation you got must have knocked you both to the back of the stage. Did it feel like that to you?
Well, it certainly did to me. If you'd have closed your eyes and not even been able to hear the applause, you would have felt something from that audience. It was really powerful.
Yeah. And did you feel that during the dance, or are you thinking so busily of other things?
I think during the dance, you could feel it. I mean, you couldn't not feel it, actually. When I went off stage after my solo and coming back on, there was an actual lift. And I heard, actually, a few people in the corner who I was close to kind of go, woof. So you can feel it, and that built the end as well for us as performers.
Yeah, it's extraordinary that one item like that should make such an impression on so many people. It was a marvellous moment.
Well, we were lucky to have that platform too, and I'd have to take my hat off to Moya Doherty, the woman who produced it, who gave us an entirely new Eurovision all the way around. And she'll be producing this with John McColgan.
Right.
And RTE was in from the start, and Allied Irish Banks are sponsoring it. It's very exciting.
Very exciting. Did the Eurovision thing change your lives? What difference did it make in your
Well,
life?
I think it's made a tremendous difference in my life, in that I've always wanted to spend more time in Ireland, and I think my heart is here. I'm very close to Ireland. Both my parents are Irish born. And
Michael, tell me about your dad and your mum in Chicago.
Well, my father is a Sligo man, and my mother's from Carlow. My father's a 6'2", well-developed male, and my mother's a petite redhead, but she's got a fiery temper. But my father always is a very, very hard-working individual and raised us to work very, very hard at anything that we attempt. If you're not going to try to do it properly, and we were trained that we shouldn't bother doing it at all. They gave us tremendous support, and my mother's the same. I can say that I certainly am much more proud of them than they could ever be of me.
So that was Michael Flatley and Jean Butler on the Late Late Show and run into Christmas in '94. And in the following spring, the actual show that developed with Moya Doherty and John McColgan was an absolutely spectacular success. It sold out huge, thousands of people attended the show at the point. And it was very obvious by the summer of '95 that this could be a world tour that could make tremendous amount of money out of a world tour. However, during the summer and late summer of '95, disagreements and tensions arose between Flatley and the other producers, Moya Doherty and John McColgan. Basically, Michael Flatley believed he entitled to be paid higher. He also believed that he deserved to be recognised for the creative rights in regard to the show. He wasn't prepared to actually sign away his rights in regard to choreography, and he actually said, I couldn't do that, my heart was in it, I created this show, I couldn't sign away my rights. As a result of that, in October '95, two main directors or producers fired Flatley, and he was left in a terrible position where he had basically no job, no work, and was replaced by another dancer as the lead of Riverdance, going into the London show in October '95. So over the following few months, however, Flatley went home to Chicago for a short time. He took a small break for a couple of weeks, and then he recovered and he recruited his own team, musicians, directors, dancers, the whole lot. He became his own boss. He brought in financiers They had tremendous faith in him. He had also tremendous faith in himself, of course. He's a very positive, energetic American who had a great innovative streak, both in terms of how to develop dance, but also how to develop business. As a result of that, he developed Lord of the Dance over a few months, and in July 96, he came back to Dublin, and it was a massive sellout. Thousands of people filled out the Point Theatre for several nights, and from there he launched a huge, massive world tour where he made, over the following decade, he made hundreds of millions of pounds. He was on a par with the greatest stars in the world at the time, Springsteen, Bono, U2, any of those. Flatley was up there with them all in terms of earning power, and at the moment he is actually worth, his net worth, I looked at it the other day, he's worth in the region of 300 million. So Flatley is the worst turning point. The main point of the story is that the worst turning point in his life, when he was actually sacked, he turned it around and created a great show, twice as big as actually Riverdance, a show called Lord of the Dance, and made an absolute fortune out of it. Thanks very much for watching this today, and goodbye for now. Please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see other videos like this in the future.